Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to Breakfast with the Silvers. It is March 17th, 2023. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And we are ready to get in the Word this morning. Today's devotional is called Life in the Word from Psalm 18. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is proven. He is a shield to all who trust in him. And you're in Psalm 119. Verses 9 through 28.
Verses 9 through 20. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord. Teach me thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts, and have respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes. I will not forget thy word. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live, and keep thy word. Open thou mine eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. My soul breaketh for the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from thy commandments. Remove me from reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. Thy testimonies also are my delight and my counselors. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts. So shall I talk of thy wondrous works. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengtheneth thou me according unto thy word. That's so good.
Can you reread the first verse again? The first that we read out of it, which is verse 9.
Verse 9.
Yeah.
Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Can you do 10? I'm sorry.
With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments.
With my whole heart. How much our Father longs for us to want him with our whole heart. So throughout our life, we long for different things, right? Or we yearn for different things, and it aches because we want a specific thing, whether it's a relationship or a tangible item or the new house, the new car. I guess those are tangibles too, but and how much when we feel in that depth of that longing, the Father longs for us more than that. All right. Today's devotional. In the days when the number of disciples began to multiply, there arose a situation in which the 12 had to make a definite decision not to occupy themselves with serving tables, but to give themselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the word. How important it is for all God's ministers to be continually in prayer and constantly feeding on the scriptures of truth. I often offer a reward to anyone who can catch me anywhere without my Bible or my New Testament. Ooh, that's a good challenge. None of you can be strong in God unless you are diligently and constantly listening to what God has to say to you through his word. You cannot know the power and the nature of God unless you partake of his in-breathed word. In-breathed?
In-breathed.
Read it in the morning, in the evening, and at every opportunity you get. After every meal, instead of indulging in unprofitable conversation around the table, read a chapter from the Word, and then have a season of prayer. I endeavor to make a point of doing this no matter where or with whom I am staying. The psalmist said that he had hidden God's word in his heart so that he might not sin against him. That's from verse 11. You will find that the more of God's word you hide in your heart, the easier it is to live a holy life. He also testified that God's word had given him life. Verse 50. As you receive God's word, your whole physical being will be given life, and you will be made strong. As you receive with meekness the word, James 1:21, you will find faith springing up within. You will have life through the word. Thought for today: I find nothing in the Bible but holiness, and nothing in the world but worldliness. Therefore, if I live in the world, I will become worldly. On the other hand, if I live in the Bible, I will become holy. Woo.
Yeah. If we live in the world, we'll become stressed about our current situations. If we live in the Word, we'll have faith in our current situations.
And peace.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a relief. I mean, I've said this before, and I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, but just what a relief we know that God has our back, and that really, I mean, it tells us in Revelation where the devil goes, right? I mean, I know it may not help pacify the day-to-day trials we go through, and some of us just do have very, very deep suffering, but what a relief. He's got our back.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
We just got this little life to get through. That's it.
This little big life.
Little life. Little life.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. See you tomorrow.